For our ISP presentation, ours is Creek Freaks by me, Grant Frank, and Isaiah Dravis. What is the problem? The nation's creeks are being polluted with waste and pollutants due to humans. The creeks are becoming more and more dirty, and something needs to be done.
Our proposal. We are trying to make our local creeks a better and healthier place to be around. This solution will help the community and it will help the wildlife. By doing this, we hope that it will influence the whole world to hop on the train and make the world a cleaner place. This problem needs to be addressed because if it doesn't happen now, it will never happen and everything will die off.
The organization we worked with was Isaac Walton League of America.
The hypothesis. If we all work together as a community, we can clean up our creeks and establish our wildlife in a clean area. By doing this, we can hopefully set a trend to the whole world to clean up our earth.
Abstract. Creek Freaks is a citizen science research project that engages people to collect and post information about our creeks to improve the water quality and have fun. Throughout this project, we will cover the testing, the data, positive effects, and the influence it plays on the world. In the testing phase of our project, we will be going down to our local creeks about 2 times per week, and we will be taking pH strips and testing the pH levels of our creek. We will also be looking for garbage and other unhealthy natural things around the creek bed and taking pictures of them to show what kind of pollution happens around our local creeks. Another way of testing is to find the temperature of the water to determine if it is a healthy temperature for the wildlife. Once we compile all of our data and photos, we will take them and make a presentation with graphs and pictures, charting and showing everyone our finds on is our creek healthy. The data for this project is one of the most important things because it gives us numbers and facts about the creeks, which can be used to determine what needs to be done. We will be able to find data from our testing. One way is from the pH strips, which is used by sticking the strip into the water and comparing the test strip to the control strip. This will tell you the data of how clean the water is and will help you get a better understanding of the water. Another way to collect data is to find the temperature of the water and to record it. This data will help determine if the temperature is affecting the creek or not. When we are finished with this project, we want to have a positive impact on the animals and the people that live near the creek. The animals that live in the creek will not only be healthier animals, but they will also have a better chance of having healthier offspring and just a healthier life in general. The people that live by the creek could also do their part by cleaning up the pollution and or not putting it there in the first place. This will positively affect the quality of the water we have also because the creeks run through carrying water. Then they will get filtered through and sent to us, and if they aren't filtered right, we could have very high levels of lead or other elements in the water we don't want to be there. An example of the water crisis is only 6 hours away in Flint, Michigan, where people can drink the water but is very bad for your health. Creek Freaks has a major influence on communities and even the world. When people agree to participate in this project, they are signing up to make this place a better place that is cleaner, healthier, and pure. This project allows all ages to come together and share their data to help develop knowledge about our creeks. If more and more people continue to join, then there will be a bigger chance and it will have more of an influence on the earth. If everyone in our city of Washington went and picked up just one piece of trash, it doesn't even have to be by the creek, then we would already have picked up almost 8,000 pieces of trash, and it would only take 10 minutes to do so. That would just be our town doing so. Imagine the world picking up 7 billion pieces of garbage. That would make a huge effect on our ecosystem and health. In the end, after we finish the testing phase, data phase, effect phase, and find the influence it plays on our planet, we will know whether or not our creeks are healthy or dirty, but our main goal is to just make a small difference in a big world, because if everyone would do the same thing, a bunch of small differences will make a huge change in the health of our society.
Research hypothesis. Our procedure is to take pH strips and take tests on the quality of the water. By doing this, it will help determine what needs to be done to help the creeks get cleaner. Based on our research, we determined there is a way we can influence our community and maybe even further. We also found out that cleaning the water will do more than just helping the wildlife, but it will improve the air quality and much more. At Burger King The materials that we used for our project was pH strips, gloves, a thermometer, paper, and pencil. The method we're going to use, we will use our test strips to determine the health of our creek. We'll also use the thermometer to test the temperature, see if it's a healthy temperature or not, and we will take our data and put it into graphs and determine how clean our creeks are. Then we will enter our data into the websites. We'll also take pictures and analyze them and compare them to other creeks around the area.
For our visual data, our test site was near Firethorn, the creek by Firethorn, and on the first day that we checked it, the water was clear, the creek bed was washed out, and there was a low water level. On the second day that we checked it, the water was clear, the vegetation was growing, there were many plants around the edge, and there was a decent water level. On the third day, after it had rained, the water was a little blurry and there was high water level, so like a lot of the vegetation was underwater. For our statistics and the numbers, the temperature on the first day was 69 degrees Fahrenheit. For the second day, it was 71 degrees Fahrenheit. And for the third day, after it had rained, it was 73 degrees Fahrenheit. So there was a gradual increase on each day. This is our graph for the temperature. As you can see, all the temperature levels, and each day it goes up.
For the statistic of the pH levels, the first day it was 5.5, the second day 5.5, and the third day it was 5.7. So looking at this, I'd say because of the temperature increase in the last 2 days, it would have made the pH levels change. On these days, these are the stats for the pH levels of each day. It increased by 0.2, which is actually a significant amount in the pH scale level.
So the explanation to our research is that we did this research to find out whether or not the creek that we play in or use is healthy or unhealthy. We also wanted to find out if we are polluting and hurting the wildlife around the creek areas and how much of an impact we can make on our community by doing this, and even bigger, the world.
In conclusion, our testing will either determine that our wildlife and creek water are in fact unhealthy because all of the waste is put into our creeks, or it will show us that our creeks are well kept and are clean for the environment. When testing the creeks, it will not affect any wildlife in the area, and it will not affect the creeks. Our proposal will affect the community in a positive way, and it will hopefully put some sense in the people's minds that we need to make a change to better our earth.